Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Dougal, thanks for joining me today on this auspicious occasion. Well, I gotta make a video about being an idiot. I gotta take accountability for missing the mark sometimes, and that's today's video. I haven't had to do this very often, but when I have to do it, I do it. And a lot of creators don't do what I'm about to do. So I read a lot of comments and rewatched my video, and I'm gonna sit here right now and I'm gonna take accountability for how I missed the mark and why I missed the mark. And let's see if I can learn from this. When I put up the recent video about the Inghams, I discussed and mocked the nostalgic trip down memory lane about their 2020 baby loss. However, having read the comments, I realised I had zero empathy for Chris and Sarah because of my absolute disdain for them. Sarah and Chris are child exploiters. And on this channel, the Raccoon, I absolutely call out child exploiters. It's one of the main things I do, on top of other things of course. But I absolutely despise when people exploit children on YouTube or any other social media platform. And when they do that, it can sometimes cloud my judgment. Because I'm a blind commentary reactor, I don't do research, so what have I learned through this process? To always do my research. How can you possibly expect your audience to trust what you're saying if you don't know who or what you're talking about? So when I was talking about Sarah's yearning over the trip where she lost her baby, I really should have focused on all the other incredible things that happened during that trip. It was such a missed opportunity to reminisce over times such as this with Chris riding in on his chariot.
My car on the back of a tow truck. Well, this ain't good, is it? My goodness, man.
That is not what we wanted to see. Oh my gosh, Chris is still sat in it.
And camping out in the forecourt of dreams.
We're stranded.
We're gonna live in this car park for that.
Yeah, Chris has succumbed to the fact it's not a big deal, it's just a car. We're all happy, we're all healthy, nothing major's happened. We just live here, we just stay in this garage courtyard and make the most of free living. And
free living,
free living.
We're all good, man. I'm only joking.
And who could possibly forget Chris Ingham, the hero of the hour, as he dashed home to get the new car to save his family.
What's up, guys? Coming at you from a very, very, very nice little lounge area on board the ship to Spain right now. Whoa, it's a little bit choppy.
And as he sped across Spain to save his family once and for all, with the backdrop of Van Halen blowing in his ears. He rode back to his family and saved them all from a life worse than death. But the number one missed opportunity I feel from the other day, and I hold my hands up wholeheartedly and apologise to all of you, not just Chris and Sarah, but it is this beautiful ode de Prince.
Oh, pretty! Come here, darling. Oh, pretty, you little beauty. Oh, daddy loves you. Come here, pretty, pretty, so pretty, so pretty.
That never gets old. Chris, you're an absolute legend. As were you. As we remember the knock at the door, and we ask ourselves once and for all, what was on the other side of that door? Please comment down below. Let's open the discussion once and for all. Let's put this to rest. Who or what was on the other side of that door?
And make sure that everything is okay and that we can carry on with this trip as normal. So we've been filming everything we've been doing, so everything about this rescue mission.
It's definitely the look on his face, isn't it? I mean, that doesn't say it's just an ordinary visit from the maids. Can I use that term these days? The maids, the housekeeping, right? It's something more sinister than that. It's like he wasn't expecting whatever it was. So let me know in the comments below if you've had any further thoughts about what it may possibly have been. And who could remember the time that Chris and Sarah were absolutely wasted on camera and put that out to the world?
So you guys might be wondering why we're just stood here, at the side of the road.
Yep.
When we should be jumping in our car and...
Oh, why is that?
I can't even say it.
Oh, it's because we don't have a car here with us anymore.
So...
Why is that?
We didn't tell you guys about this. Not for any reason. We couldn't believe our unluck. That's why we didn't tell you guys.
We had to get our AC to come recover us 2 days ago.
What day was it? The other day, whatever day it was. The other day, car broke down. I didn't laugh, I'd cry. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's so not funny.
And we've had
that car for years.
It's still
years. And we have never, ever had a problem with it, with anything on that car, ever. I don't know why I'm laughing, it's not funny. We're waiting for our 6-seater cab, guys, because we haven't got a car.
Or who could forget the legendary black mark, the black dot of death, in fact, that caused so many agonies and resulted in so much clickbait and so much content over the course of the next week or so on the vlogs.
So, there. That's it there. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Can you see it there? Well, obviously you can see it. It's disgusting. It's got like a tiny black dot that I can see, and then it looks like blood around it. It's also started to bring the nail up a little bit. So basically that's it. From the research that I've done since finding it and Dr. Googling, the melanoma, it starts with an S, subbugal? There's a name for it starting with an S, melanoma S something. Usually presents itself as a streak down the nail. But it does also say that if you have a black spot on your toe, you should seek medical attention urgently. So I've got to see a dermatologist. They got me an emergency appointment for tomorrow, and I might need a biopsy. Oh, Chris is walking down. Okay guys, I've just sat down, I've just explained everything to Chris. I want to explain it to you guys before I get back to the car, because I don't want the girls to hear and I don't want the girls to be worrying.
But she had absolutely no issue with making her teeny tiny iFammy worry about her as much as we dislike the whole lot of them. It just doesn't make me feel very good to make them worry about, you know, but as long as they're happy, that's all that matters.
So basically, I don't even know what I said. My mind was a bit blurry and I was walking up the hill. Basically, at first she thought I'd said that it happened 10 days ago. And she said, I'm pretty confident that this is a trauma. The toenail has slightly started lifting, and she looked through like a little scope thing, and she said, I think it's the black spot is caused by the toenail lifting. It looks like there's something in there. That's what she said. And so I got the impression that she thought some sort of fungal in my toenail has lifted it, and then a piece of dirt's got in there, and that's what's caused the black, like an infection type thing. That's what I got the impression she thought it was. But I explained to her that can't be possible, because the toenail actually only started lifting like yesterday. Or was it today? No, it was yesterday. The toenail only started lifting yesterday, and I've had the black spot now for a while. And so she said quite confidently, I think it's trauma. And then she said, I can't remember, there was a passing comment about, really, do you not think after all this time it would have grown out? Or I said something like that. And she said, no, 10 days you know, grown nail grows X amount and 10 days is not that long or something like that. And I was like, no, I haven't had it 10 days. I've had this like 2 months. And then her face changed, and then mine did. My stomach dropped. And she said, oh, that changes things. You really need to see a dermatologist.
So as I said, there wasn't just the baby loss, in quotation marks, baby loss, to talk about when we mentioned that trip. Maybe they meant all those other things. Maybe they had no memory of the baby. Anyway, I'm not going down that road again. I've apologized for that situation and what I said in the last video and how it came across. Some of you more eagle-eyed out there may have realized that I've actually changed the thumbnail and title of that video because I was so ashamed, having read all the damning comments about it. And yeah, I've amended my ways. I've learned my lessons. Okay, so thank you all so much. For those of you who have managed to reach the end, okay, I'm aware that not everybody watches the full extent of all videos, and more fool them, because you don't always get to hear the speeches and the amazingness that I bring to the end of my videos, isn't it? So what I'll leave you with this. For those of you who did manage to reach the end, thank you all so much. Please let me know in the comments below if you are here and you are listening to this. And the way I will know you've heard it is because I'm about to tell you a secret, okay? The secret is that this video was a parody, okay? The beginning bit, like, where I was saying sorry, I apologize. No, it wasn't a parody. It was a parody, okay? So I didn't mean it much. Ish. I don't even know. I didn't mean it, but it was a parody. So let me know in the comments below if you heard it. Write the word parody so I know. Okay, thank you. And for bonus points, you get bonus points for this one if you know who or what or who I was parodying. Let me know that in the comments below. And for additional bonus points, I know, additional bonus points, who was I given a secret message to, and what was it? Put that in the comments below, and then I'll know. And you might even win a prize if I, you know, I don't know, okay? No prizes, okay? But just let me know anyway. Until next time, thank you all so much for listening and taking part in this little day that we have together. And please subscribe if you're new, and leave comments and thumbs up as well if you want more of my content. Until next time, have a lovely day. The sun is shining today, so get those oh no, what's the opposite of umbrella? The shady thing, the big umbrellas, those ones. Get those ones out and sit under them. Until next time, have a lovely day, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.